Good moment. Good moment. Good moment to you. Oh, you guys, 11 seconds there on the clock. Good morning. Today is the last day of this Ascension portal, 12/12 to 12/21. So before I do a run and we're going to see any more outcoming information with these portals here that Jehovah wants to do for each sign, today's the ending of it. So if you're affected by energy, you can feel these shifts inside of you in your temple and your light stand here when you are upgrading to this energy within these ascension portals. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself because you're going to feel really drained. I really feel like I'm just like, I feel like I just got home from like a 9.5 hour shift working the cash register, running the front end. And I just woke up. I had some really good sleep. I slept really hard last night. But it's just your body is just upgrading all these codes and re-illuminating and refiguring you out as you clear that toxic shit out, right? So 111 there. Thank you, Lord. So you might feel really sluggish. You might feel, dehydrated. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water. You're eating fresh fruits and veggies and getting a lot of this protein in. Make sure that you're really taking care of yourself for the next 1 to 3 days, because it's still, even though the portal closes today, that energy is still trailing behind. It's still crop dusting our asses. Okay. So I also have to remind myself that that's what's going on as well, is that we really have to, I'm learning that I have to be aware of this energy calendar and the portals and whatnot and what's going on, because I am really affected. And if I don't take care of myself, I'm just down and out. And I don't want that for you either. So there we go. Also, don't forget that if you have not yet followed the steps for your guaranteed free 10-minute reading from moi, all you have to do is just check the description box. And if you're a subscriber already, just leave 2 comments. If you're not a subscriber, please like, share, comment, whatever. Subscribe as well, though, and then comment on a video of your choice. It could even be this one. And then y'all have to email me at woundsintolight@gmail. Let me know who you are, what your comments were, that you're a subscriber, or I'll know if you already have been, because I am very active with talking to each and every one of you. 222, I see your light. It's not just a channel and all those people are coming to, see my talents just because. I'm here to be as involved with you as I can in the time that I've allotted. My nose is also itching really bad. It's like it like comes and then it goes, and then it comes and then it goes. It's really weird. 244 there. Also at that same time, if you're interested or not, I have a holiday special going on right now. The Lord and I really talked about it, but it's going to be $44 donation, and you can book a reading now, and then we'll book one a month out later, or further, or, if you'd like. We'll take care of that. However, there's no time limit to it. I will let it go as long as it does until I feel this true release and whatever Jehovah wants to tell you within these readings. Okay. Your free 10-minute reading, you get to pick which deck. There's a few uploads before this, you guys, about the free reading information and the news, so you might want to go check that out. But then I'm keeping them active through Christmas Eve. So, gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. He's just making me itch. My eyes have been like really shedding themselves out, and it's just been really, oh gosh. All right, back to business here. Yeah, so now that I can refocus here, because it's like I'm trying to talk, but it's distracting. So it's just like, oh, okay. So anyway, free 10-minute reading and my holiday special, both are active through Christmas Eve. If they continue to be as successful as they are for me, I am thinking about extending it through New Year's Eve. So we will see what happens. With that being said, all of this new fluctuations of free readings and whatnot have been coming in for me, and I haven't been able to take the time to wrap up Self-Love Sunday soup. However, 2 nights ago, within this 2 or 3 nights ago, no, 2 nights ago now, within this night of insomnia that I couldn't have, and my mind was just going and upgrading all this information, the Lord literally rewrote my whole thing in my head. 444, because I'm protected. Thank you, Father. As are you. Woo. You guys, he's making me weird. But he rewrote the whole thing in my head. And the way that he rewrote it, I have to use the whiteboard. And it makes sense to use the whiteboard. So all of these visuals that I've been doing, it's not going to work. And it still works. It was great practice for me because there's a lot of math in this that I really need to make sure that I get right for y'all within this gematria. And it's a lot of math because it's very, very complex within that little time I talk about it. It's not like a whole math lesson, again, like the very beginning of the channel. So I just have to make sure it's 100%. But the fact that I'm choosing to do it on the whiteboard now because I'm obeying, it makes so much more sense. And yeah, it's gonna be much better. So I'm hoping that, you know, after Christmas I'll be able to wrap it up, and you know, once everything can settle down, yeah. 555 there. Sorry, he's talking to me. All right, y'all. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do something a little different, but we are going to just see the outcome of this portal and any suggested advice from Jehovah. We did a 3-minute reading for each zodiac sign before, 6/11. So I'm going to maybe do like a 3 to 5 minute checkup. We'll see. You know how I am about time. I get distracted. So we're just going to do a little bit of it. I'm going to timestamp them all so they're all in this one video. Everything will be in the description box. And I was thinking beforehand, description box, I'm writing here on my notes. I'll also put the news about the free reading and the holiday special, okay? Oh, man. My brain, I feel like my brain is just fried, even though it's going a mile per minute, but you know, it's just fried. I feel like, you know, yeah, I didn't sleep for 2 or 3 nights really well there because it was just, my body was so tired, but my mind was just going and going and going. And then it was like 3 o'clock. And then it was like 4:30 and it was like, ugh. All right. All right, Lord. So we're going to start with Aries and just go straight down. I'm writing down when the times are going to be starting, so it's easier for me. Work smarter, not harder, y'all. Okay, make sure that you're working properly within and not making it harder for yourself, because that just creates stress and anxiety. All right, Lord. Oh, secret card. Okay, we're going to do secret cards then. Secret card there. Oh. Cut the deck. Let's see here. Wow, Aries. Yeah. So what I'm seeing here is negative 10 of Pentacles, a positive upright Queen of Swords, this air sign, and then the Judgment High Arcana with also the High Priestess and the Temperance and the negative 7 of Cups here. Okay, there's the Prince of Wands here and the World and the negative. So it's like finally this Ascension portal is bringing this, you know, victory really, because it's positive judgment here when you have accepted the truth here within this other woman and what happened with this divorce and this breakup here. And it's like this portal's brought you this whole inner peace here, because this High Priestess, she's very, very spiritual. She's very, very in her balance and her known. She's learned her lesson. She's got her faith. The first 5 books of our faith are right there in her card every single time. And she can sit there in the water and, like, you know, tiptoe her little toes in it and be like, yeah, I'm going to tease myself with it, but I know that I'm strong and I'm mighty because I'm full of his glory, and nothing's going to stop me from being able to ascend even further, because I have my balance, because this has taught me this lesson, because I stood in my truth about it and I understood that this had to happen in order for me to move on and become this person, right? 9/11, thank you, Yeshua. You know, to be able to reconfigurate myself because of these spiritual consequences that I didn't make, but they still affected me. You know, this Prince of Wands, this player who was non-committal, you know, he took your whole world upside down. Shut up. There's a tower right there, Aries. Yeah. Yeah, he mistreated you, or she mistreated you. You know, we're adults here. Y'all flip the energies, but this is just a quick little, what my spirit's coming through. And this judgment really took this whole world apart, which was right here. You know, you went within, which that's all what High Priestess is about. Instead of going out to in and rethinking and over and over and over and never stop thinking about what's going on, because you were an overthinker, right? And you always had to be in control somehow, but you know, you lost control. There's Temperance right there. You lost control when you decided to go in and out instead of out to in. And that's really been my energy for this last week. This message is, you know, if you guys have been with the channel, it's like this week is this overall message, and then this week is this overall message, and then this week this overall message of 10-11 is from out to in to out. So it's really funny. I'm even starting to notice that. I'm like, okay, Lord, that was a beautiful message this week, and it has nothing to do with self-love Sundays or anything else. So it's just beautiful. But however, you have this whole fresh new side of you with this judgment. And so what's going on is that you are still allowing this Old Testament to shut off, even though it was very, very painful. But this truth puts you in the positive. It sets you in the upright. So once you got rid of the negative here and faced the judgment, yeah, this world went into the upright for you. Or it will once the whole fresh air of this really freezes out, when the 1 to 3 days happens for you, Aries. But it's a brand new start either way. Wherever there's an ending, there's a brand new beginning. And beginnings are scary because you don't know what's to come. But, you know, when you have faith as little as a mustard seed, it's still going to get you through, especially when you're this spiritual. Okay, are you ready to see what that secret card is? Yeah, let's see. Oh, yeah. 11:11 right there on the clock too, Lord. Yep. You took it in. You took it in, Aries, and you walked away. Yeah, look at that. Because you had a -7 of cups as a positive 6 of cups. You walked away from what was making you emotional on the outside, and you returned home to what makes you emotional on the inside, and you faced it. And there's a positive judgment here for you. That is beautiful. This ascension portal treated you well. You just have to allow this it's to settle down. Yeah, settle down. You have a last message for Aries. Last message for Aries. Let's see. Look at that. That High Priestess card came back out for you, Aries. Yeah. You're de-shedding in this ascension portal on the inside out with this intuition. You're really starting to get these upgrades and get closer to God and get closer to your faith. I mean, the Tarot flashed through my head, and it was one of the very first messages I got for you. So I'm so proud of you. Taking it in makes you not feel lonely anymore. Taking it in allows you to see that you had this 12-11, this unconditional love inside you this whole entire time, that you were waiting for out to come into you. When you're like, fuck this, I have this love and now it's in, and I'm going to bring it out, and I'm full. I'm fruitful no matter what. Great job, Aries. And you're no longer the other woman to this person, too. You created the boundary. You separated yourself. The wheat and the tares, he just said. Beautiful. All right, Yehovah. Let's move on to Taurus here. Taurus. Let's see. I'm feeling stubborn energy already, Taurus. Why are you so hard-headed with me? Why are you so hard-headed with me? He asks. Secret card there. All right. Right there. Wow, Taurus. My goodness. Yeah, so this, what goes around comes around, huh? It's kind of like karma's hitting you in the face, I feel. And this is why it's so hard. You know, you're really, there's a masculine here, a masculine Taurus. You know, or maybe you're a feminine, and this masculine energy is here for you because usually you feel so overwhelmed emotionally, but as this feminine, you're like, okay, why am I so easily settling myself about this? I know the truth. I just need to reconfigure myself a way around it, right, Taurus? Well, right here, you have a negative Ace of Cups. So your heart got broken. It was very emotional for you. You know, you also have that 10 of Pentacles here. And then you have a negative King of Swords. That 10 is also negative. Then you have a negative King of Swords. So this fresh air came in, this revelation that broke your heart in fucking half. Okay, Taurus, and now your whole world is upside down. And here's the deal, is that your masculine side is trying to come home to your feminine side. And I'll tell you how, because of right here. Holy shit, that High Priestess is right here too. Wow, and this Queen of Pentacles and this Lover's here. Wow, Taurus, yeah. Yeah, you weren't paying attention to how you treated this other person for you. They might be a Cancer. They definitely could be a Cancer. There's also Gemini here, and there's also more Taurus energy, but Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus overall. Air definitely here. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Cancer with these cups here. And, you know, you also could be a Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, excuse me. Two separate things going on in my head right now. You could be a Taurus, Gemini cusp. the person that you're dealing with could also be a Gemini Cancer cusp. Okay, we have that here. Either way, all this might be in your chart as well, because all this is in to out, right? Especially when this High Priestess card comes in. But the fact that yours is negative, it's because it's still involved and still blocked with all of this negativity that's brewing inside of you, okay, Taurus? Because what needs to happen is that this 10 of Pentacles needs to go back into the upright for this Queen to come back into play. But so does the Cups. So right here, you're sitting in your Queen of Swords energy. Oh my gosh, Princess of Swords right there. This immature truth is starting to really come in. Yeah, Taurus. And for the masculines that I already channeled, there's a duplicity here for Tauruses, okay? These masculines, they're really accepting this reflection of like, oh shit, I hurt my person. I treated her as the other woman when really I'm seeing she's my Queen of Cups. I have this huge decision to make, okay? Princess of Swords, I need to go and tell her the truth about this heartache, and she's my everything. She's my two higher queens. So wouldn't she be my Empress then? If she's my lover, she has to be my Empress. She's the other woman for me. She's my other half, okay? Now, the other duplicity of the screen, Taurus, is the feminine here, okay? And you're sitting here so brokenhearted because you finally learned the truth about this masculine's energy, okay? His intentions. He broke your heart. He wasn't taking consideration for your feelings. He wasn't seeing what was lost here. You know, you invested so much, and this is why you're standing in the upright as, you know what, I'm still the queen no matter what. You mistreated me. I had a lover's decision to make too, damn it, and I made it. And that's why I'm the other woman who looks at you like this, okay? Because you always treated me as such. Oh, Five of Swords right here. Yeah, look at that. Six of Cups returning home. This negative tower that can't be trusted or trumped, really trusted. Two of Swords there. Swords all over the place here. This air needs to settle. This tower needs to be trumped. This masculine needs to continue taking this judgment and this personal accountability in order to move on. And you know, y'all, Taurus, I'm really feeling like this might be your twin flame too, because this is Lovers here. And even I don't see any fire, I really feel it, because if you're healing and this person's trying to heal and she's your Empress, wouldn't that be the divine counterpart? Okay. Let's see what the secret card is. Oh shit. Yeah, look at that. The devil in the negative. Yeah, see, this twin flame contract was really, really bounded. And excuse me, y'all, I'm burping when energy moves through my tower. Fresh air is coming to the surface, to death's surface, right? And so as soon as oxygen comes up, it's an acid former. And so what's going on is that this tower is starting to produce all of this negative ions inside again. Venus retrograde is going on right now too with the end of this ascension portal. So just think about how much ions inside of you are trying to brew up while the rest of them are holding it down because you're allowing it to with this toxic tower, okay, Taurus? There's a huge decision to make here overall, especially with this divorce and the truth, okay? Things broke apart because there was lying here. There was deceit. There was not truthful shit, which is power of Satan. It ain't the power of God, okay? So you really have to sit there and think, okay, this divorce, this breakup meant to happen, and this healing needs to take place. This separation between these two twin flames is necessary for healing, okay? The job duty of a twin flame is to heal on the inside, okay? Before they can heal on the outside, heal others in the planet, okay? Twin flames, one soul trapped in two scientific flesh test tubes here, our light stands, trapped under two free wills. And when we're first born, we are born right into the sin. We are born right into the power of Satan. And this is why our flesh state of mind needs to be separated out by way of Jesus into our spiritual mental state of mind. Okay. You have a last message overall for Taurus here. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. It's time to accept the truth about your broken heart. And there's not going to be any healing, no recovery until you accept it, until you ask, until you give Jehovah permission and say, okay, Lord, it's time to clean my heart. I can't do it alone. I've been trying to do it alone, and look what's gotten me. Not very far, right? No, not very far at all. All right, gems. Fellow gems of mine, hello. All right, Lord, what's going on for gems? Wow. I really actually like this because I'm seeing this opposite reflection of it, because for some reason, I mean, I grew up American English reading left to right. Right now, my eyes went right to left to right. Like when I read Hebrew and I'm practicing that and studying, and it just starts to happen within me as I catch myself reading left to right. And I'm reading left to right now. And I'm seeing this Empress in the negative Seven of Pentacles in the negative, and Three of Wands in the negative. And I'm like, Gemini, why are you mistreating yourself, right? Why are you mistreating yourself? Why are you not giving yourself this equal give and take? But here's the thing. There's a Two of Pentacles right here. And that's what you don't see coming, is that you have the power within you to change. And you're this powerful manifester, okay? You're sitting here not giving yourself the credit that you can do this, okay? You have to work very, very hard. You do. You have to do the work. No one else can do it for you. And if not them, then who? If not you, then who? Right? If you can't do it for yourself, then who's going to do it? Okay. Things need to change because you are the Empress already. You're already standing in this power. There's just this negative illusion. There's one more toxic trauma that's really just pulling you down still. Okay. This is a Two of Wands and a Six of Pentacles in the upright. And so you're really trying to figure out, how can I equally give and take to myself? Because what I've been doing before hasn't been working. Yeah, Eight of Swords there with this Seven of Swords. That's 15 swords. That's a lot of truth. That's a lot of negativity defeation. That's an ending. And then this revolving door of this Five of Swords. Just, phew, that's Jezebel energy. And you're never gonna... Twice dead, you know? Yeah, twice dead, I heard. Temperance here. Yeah, you're really trying to figure out which way to go between right and wrong and what's really meant for you. And you're sitting here and you're like, I'm not in control of this anymore. So that's why I'm allowing this surrendering energy to come on in and to kill off, so I know what I can do. And I give myself this equal give and take. And look at that. There's Six of Pentacles right there in the negative. And the Hierophant with Ten of Wands there, Seven of Cups there right after. Yeah, you're kind of in this reflection moment within this ascension portal, and you're seeing how this interference could really get cleared out, but you're just kind of just trying to take this step back and see which way Jehovah wants you to go. I keep getting like this maze energy, like this, okay, if I take the left door, I'm crossroads energy. Thank you, Jehovah. If I take the left door, what's going to happen? But if I take the right door, I've never done that before, so I don't know which way to go. I need to clear out the mental toxicity that's within inside of me here. I need to look... Oh, Lord, it's up right this way because the Empress is already looking behind it. Yeah, you've already let it go. There's a duplicity of the screen here, which duh, because it's Gemini, but yeah, there's a part of you that have already just let it go, and you're like, yeah, I will never not make another decision without 2211, making sure that my breadcrumbs, my bakery is full, right? Yeah, that's beautiful. Now I see it. There's like an opposite shift. It's just like this little shift, this little thing that just needs to click inside your head for this interference to be settled. And what's going to happen is then all of this success is going to come in electronically by your way, your protons, your neutrons, and your electrons for this configuration of your electrical prop here, this temperance energy. Okay, this goes back to our flesh, our telephone wires, our telephone poles, our light stands, our lighthouses. Okay, and this empress energy is really here, but one thing has to click. There's just like a little short in one little area that you're still trying to see clearly on, and as soon as it does, you're going to have this whole new cleansing flood a little bit again, because that Hierophant's going to come into play, and you're going to start to blend with your own energies even more, Gem. And that is beautiful, because there's so many sides to you that you really have to, you yourself is a team with yourself, no matter what sign you are. If you're working against your team, you're not going to have a teamwork. So why are you not working with yourself and against yourself, right? 2311. Let's see what that secret card was. Yeah, look at that. I love that, actually, because I was already thinking there's so much toxicity because this one little trauma, this one masculine energy or heartache, opposite sex truth is still just haunting your butt, and you kind of just really need to let it go, because, you know, we saw that Ten of Wands under here. Oh, look at there's the wheel. Yeah, in order to spiritually marry yourself, you just gotta leave that oppression behind and move on and say, yeah, you know, that was a great romantic movie that I played in. I've been saying that all week too, and it really is. When I think back to my twin flames situationship, I'm like, yeah, that was a really great movie. I probably would have had like 3 dryers, containers of ice cream while I watched it, and like 6 boxes of tissues. But, you know, I would have been all right. I'm learning, you know, triggering those emotional movies like The Notebook, you know, but still we learn from it, and we realize, you know, love is powerful, and we cannot mistreat ourselves. Otherwise, we're not going to be accepting that higher frequency, right? Yeah. All right, Lord, last message for Gemini here. Oh, 2 cards there. Oh my gosh. Lord, you are beautiful. B-E-A-beautiful. Well, Gem, marrying yourself is on its way to you. the Wheel of Fortune is moving in your favor. The Lord is restoring your masculine and your feminine energies. And once that last little thing can click, that last little short, this is going to be going, well, this just never stops for you. Okay, that's beautiful, Gem. Keep going in that way. Have that faith, and don't give up on yourself, because you've never seen the potential that you've had inside before. But don't forget that when this spiritual awakening started for you, look back from that first day that fucked you up until now, and you're going to see, wow, I have made so much progress. Why didn't I see that before? You weren't looking in the right place. Okay. All right, Cancer. Cancer, this ascension portal. Let's see here. Cancer. Oh. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's so funny, because while I was shuffling that and picking all that out, that King of Cups came out to me, came out to my eyeballs, and now it's here again. And I don't know if I just didn't shuffle or what, but I was like, oh, King of Cups, huh? It's like I tune into certain cards for each reading, right? Well, Cancer, there you are at the bottom of the deck already shooting out to me. This King of Cups, he's, you know, really trying to restore his effort here, or trying to be everything that you needed. When he comes back in with this offering, I mean, I'm already getting this sign of offering here. Look at, he's like coming in on his white horse to save your butt, and look what I got for you. Okay, but here's the deal. Overall, though, Cancer, if this is you, you're sitting here not realizing your own worth, because there's this Emperor. This is you. Okay, this is this hot, fiery, controlling, which would also be King of Cups. Okay, King is your third positive, excuse me, your third king, and it's the first positive. Then we need that King of Pentacles in order to bring in this pre-Emperor, this Emperor energy. Well, it's right here. So now you're kind of stuck in this little reflection of your feminine energy, and I'll tell you how. You have a negative 8 of Pentacles and a negative Empress. So you're not seeing the worth that your feminine side has for you to bring in that loving, caring gesture that you want to bring in to your Empress, okay? There is a divide here between your feminine side, which is also a divide between you and your Empress on the real world, which is right here also. This is feminine side. This is water. The Hangman goes back to Psalm 119. And it goes back to memory. Water has memory. So when we have all this water in our emotions, this is why we feel that shame, sadness, that grief, this guilt, this heartbreak, you know, depression, all of that. We feel it because water has memory for it. But then you sit back and you think about all this opportunity that you left behind, that there's a break for, that you weren't giving this true worth to, that you want to give to now as your divine counterpart. Look at that. 10 of Cups right there. Thank you, Lord. You have 2 of Pentacles to make that 10 of Pentacles right there. You haven't done anything that's going to make this 10 of Cups really happen, to make this 10 of Pentacles really happen, because you're always in this 9 of Wands, this revolving door of how the fuck do I get out of this? I need to surrender. Well, this 3 of Wands is right here because you haven't walked away yet. You haven't walked away emotionally, and you have to mentally come into it logically, which is going to bring that in because you always treated them like that High Priestess there. And there's that King of Wands. Yep. Yeah, and this High Priestess is really coming back towards you too as this other side of you, Cancer. I mean, Cancer's right here with the Moon and Pisces, and that's very, very emotional, feminine energy. So Cancer, you're looking on the inside and trying to balance this feminine energy while you're also trying to balance the feminine energy on the outside of you. This woman who's completely pissed, she's almost wicked. I feel it. Like there's just 9 of Wands. It's very low toxicity. And I mean, and under here is King of Wands and 3 of Swords, Queen of Cups in the negative. So there's a very bad heartbreak. There is. But then we get to this, and it's like you remember how much it was. And you know that this person is your 10 of Cups. So now you're sitting here and you're just like, wow, I need to surrender. I need to be able to let everything go that hurt us before and not hold it against us, because we need to have this stability. I need to be able to have faith. Okay, I need to be able to have faith in myself that I can restore my fortunes to be weighed and measured by, because Lord Jehovah wants that for me, to be able to have it in the 5D so then I can project it out into the 3D. That 9 of Cups has to come in first before this 10 of Cups does. Secret message, let's see. Yeah, look at that. Thank you, Lord, for having my back. Once again, there's that truth that you need to just accept, okay? You need to walk away from it, accept the truth, begin to heal. Once you heal, okay, Cancer, the Lord will restore your fortunes for you, okay? And then this will happen on the outside too. This divine counterpart, they will also heal. This is twin flamey too. There's a lot of fire here. King of Wands is here. Empress and energy, divine counterpart. So there's that for you, Cancer. However, Aries, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus again one more time, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the moon. Yeah. Yeah, it's like you have to finish accepting these truths and come home to yourself in a full way where you're like, yeah, I did act like that. Yeah, they did act like that. But that makes sense because when I acted like that, I didn't realize that's what I was doing. So if you take it and you look at it from like out their eyes towards you, you're like, oh, well, she was pissed at me or he was pissed at me because of this. But I was doing this, so this was just a misunderstanding. So this whole fiasco, this whole divorce, this whole breakup, my whole heartache was over a misunderstanding. See why communication is so important? Okay. Lord, yeah, this ascension portal has brought you a lot of growth, a lot of fresh air. I mean, that's what the Emperor is all about. And he has to have the control to go through this doorway, this passageway, right? The Empress's energy has to be there in order to reproduce more energy. And Cancer, you're sitting there looking behind at your person and saying, I wasn't producing positive energy with them. I just kept producing negative energy. And it was so hot and heavy, so intense, so in love with negative energy. What the fuck could it be like with positive energy? And I really want to try that excessive positive energy with this person. They are my person. How am I going to get there? So you've kind of just had a huge slap of reality in the face, huh, Cancer? Lord, last message for Cancer here. Last message here. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. Shut up, Lord. Cancer, there's that twin flame card right there, that 4 of Wands. And we already saw Wands there. 3, there's this Ace of Wands that's missing that you need to find, okay? You need to be able to clear out that truth with the ones so those 3s can come in to balance it all out. And once this is settled and the dust is blown off of your swords here, 3111 in this truth, this completion is going to come in. You're going to feel the security, the stability, because your masculine energies and your feminine energies will be working on the inside. And if they're working on the inside, your tree has to bloom. So it's going to happen on the outside, and that 10 of Cups will come in for you. But you have to, I mean, you have free will. You can do what you want to do, but you have to reconsider Jehovah's warning here, because he loves to show his children what's going to happen before it happens. And so he's sitting here and telling you, continue accepting the truth. Right there again, 4 of Swords and that 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you have to accept the truth that you are worthy to yourself. You are worthy enough to offer your divine counterpart something, because they are to you. They invested in you. They loved you like no one else ever loved you. And now it's your turn to do that to them. They deserve it. Yeah, that includes the inside of you and the outside. All right. All right, so 32 even. We're going to do Leo. Leo, Lord, what's going on with our Leos? Leos. Whoa. Oh, okay. Wow, he just shot those out there, didn't he? All right, let's see. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, you wanted that order. Wow, Leo, this is beautiful. Oh, wow. Wow, you are lion. Hear you roar. 32, 32, 6 and 6. Shut up, Lord. Shut up. I'm like a little kid in a candy store over here, Leo. Oh my gosh. Leo, you did it. You're starting to come home to yourself, and it's working so well geometrically for you. And I cannot wait to show you. You want to see what I see? Look what the Lord showed you. This Prince of Wands, let's start with that first. Okay, this is you. This is your healthy, positive, young, maturing, low energy, even though it's healthy. We have to have the ones. Wands are 1s, swords are our 2s, cups are our 3s, and pentacles are our 4s. Fire, air, water to make earth, and to all of it to come together, right? Well, here's the start. Your brand new start here as you come into this royalty, because you are God's child, okay? You are fierce. You are on this lion. There you are right there. And you are coming in. You have the spiritual dominion now. Like, you are walking with your head held high. You got your wedgie out of your ass. You straightened your crown. 33, 33 right there. That's 6 and 6. Once again, thank you, Lord. Wow. Now, let's talk about 6 and 6 here. So we just talked about wands are 1s, swords are 2s, cups are 3s, right? And pentacles are 4s. Well, here you are, okay? And in your 2s here, your feminine side, it's equally balanced out right here, okay, with this 4. We're not going to talk about the positive or negative right now. Hold on a second on that, okay, Turbo? This is still a 4. This is fresh air. So there's 4 2s here. Now look at it. You have another 4. You have 4 of Pentacles here. Don't mind that it's negative also. Give me a second on that. 4 of Pentacles here. So now you have 4 of 4s here. Okay, this is beautiful because there's this completion over and over and over of these elements inside of you that are reflecting positively by way of gematria. Now, it doesn't look positively, but when you're standing in this and this whole reflection is going to happen, what happens when you look in a mirror? It's backwards or it's upside down, right? Well, what's going on is that within this projection of what's going on within this triangle behind you that you've left behind to clear out this toxic shit right behind you there. Look at that fire. Okay, you're coming out of that, this death and rebirth. Look at that. Well, in order to move on forward, this is eventually, it was like this, and to move forward, it had to go like this to get you to go and accelerate faster this way. It's going to eventually die off and turn polarity, okay? So now when this comes back, as in with Venus retrograde right now, or this portal ending, what's going to happen is that this is going to die off because this Old Testament of you that you worked so damn hard to get is now going to die off, and that Queen of Wands energy is going to come in, because it has to with that feminine, it has to build up that way, right? So then that Queen is going to come in, and once again, this Tower is going to shoot this back. This is going to die off. That Queen will come in, and then you're going to be sitting there with this Four of Pentacles, this Queen of Wands, and this Four of Swords, because you stood in your truth, you understand this balance, and you worked damn hard for it, okay, babe? Wow, your feminine side is really starting to come in right now, Leo, and that is completely amazing. And, you know, it also could just be a feminine that I'm talking to right now, and your masculine energy is really, really getting cleared out. Our masculine energy is going to block us from becoming friends with our feminine side. Another confirmation that I want to say that is on the bottom of your deck, this is Four of Cups here, okay, which I love, because look at this. Five of Cups in the negative, but it's also Four of Cups in the positive. And look at that. So once again, now, as you're doing this, we really just have all of this to really just continue flowering out, okay, and really building within these towers and these spectrums by way of gematria and this math that's going to happen as light stacks, as it dies off and it reproduces with the power of oxygen, okay, the power of the ox, okay. Now, you have this Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and Four of Cups. Okay, we're just missing this Four of Wands, this completion, and it's not quite there yet because this is still Five of Cups. There's still a bit of your feminine side here, this moon that's still manipulating over your emotional broken heart here. But look at, once you're balancing this and these really truly come in for you at the end of this portal here, give it 1 to 3 days, you're going to see these revelations here, okay? You know, and 1 to 3 days in the sense of when you see this. These are timeless. I trust that the Lord's going to show you these readings when you're supposed to see them. Keep in mind, too, that you have to be accepting of this manifestation of this positive energy. Shut up. King of Pentacles right there, and the Devil. Five of Wands now. Yeah, the Devil is in control of this heart space still because he's got your heart broken, okay? That's exactly what's going on. You got to kick the Devil out so this can de-shed out and that Queen energy will come in, which is that moon right here too, okay? Leo, you might also have some maternal traumas, some generational curses from your mother's line that need to be broken, and it may be put on you as a cycle breaker. I mean, this is very much cycle breaker energy right here. You have to have that strength from the inside out, and it all starts in ones, but you're reflecting up already. Look at how much you're projecting positively once you leave just a little bit behind. And once the power of Satan within you is not greater than the power of God, it's going to be evaporated right out anyway because the Lord has you and he's recovering you. Yeah, look at that Seven of Cups and that Chariot. Let's see the secret message here. Oh my gosh, you also got that Eight of Cups. Oh my goodness, yeah. So yeah. You really have to walk away emotionally, which is all right here. And I really feel like there's emotional traumas from a heartache from 3D, but then you also have this 5D generational curses that have to be broken because that was in the negative and then the Devil's in the upright. So these need to shift when your energy shifts. The Devil's going to go away, and then your moon is going to balance in with your sun and your star, and you're going to be able to earn this crown and have this orbit around you to keep you as within and so without. These T's, these crosses, these swords inside of you, okay? This sword within your spiritual backbone. That's beautiful. Wow, Leo, that's amazing. Let's see here. Let's see here. Lord, last message for Leo. Last message for Leo here. Whoa. Wow, look at this. You're going to have this completion because look at, he's going to restore your heart. This Three of Wands is really going to give you this new sense of direction and hope because you're going to have your self-happiness right here. You're going to see all along that your 10 of Cups is coming because this 9 of Cups was always inside of you. And it's right here. Yeah, that fuel to the fire of this eternal flame. Wow, Lord, that is just beautiful. That is beautiful. All right, the Virgo. Virgo. Oh my gosh. Virgo here. Well, Virgo, you are very, very, very much here. Wow. Yeah, we have 2 Pentacle cards right off of the bat. And what I'm seeing is a 9 of Pentacles in the negative and an Ace of Pentacles in the negative. So right away, my eyes are fixating on that. Your own energy, your worth is upside down. Your feminine side has made it that way because what has happened is that, yeah, your feminine side's been upside down because of this masculine energy that you allowed to take it from you. This is masculine all over the board, but then this overall energy is this Queen of Cups in the negative. Yeah, your feminine side, your heart is really broken. It's a heart and stone, and I'll tell you how. Here it is right here. Okay, look at this. So what happens if we were to put the moon inside of this circle here? Okay, inside of this inner shell, Jesus, what would happen? Let's do that. Let's put it right in there. Well, right now, it's so hardened. That's over your heart right now. And how is the Lord supposed to react with your light if he can't even find it? He sees it. He knows it's there. He hears you thinking about it. But you're just like, no, I'm just going to let shit grow over it because I'm so tired. It's much stronger than me. I can't do it alone. And I'm just giving up over and over and over. Because this negative emperor kicked my butt and he broke my heart so many times that this last time just killed me. I can't take the lies anymore. I can't sit here and keep telling myself that he's going to come back when he doesn't even see how worthy I am. Okay, I've always been the other woman in his eyes. It doesn't matter to him because of what only matters to me and my mental anxiety. Okay, it's because the devil has control of you and you're a fool when this doesn't get to be turned into the upright, most glorious name for yourself. Okay, the devil has control of your heart and that's why it's hardened. That's why, look at that, 4111 there. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, 4111 as I have the 4 of Wands right there. Okay, yeah, this divine counterpart of yours, maybe this one that would have been successful, their free will is just not in it like yours. And you're getting to this point where, Lord, I'm so brokenhearted with this negative 2 of Cups. I can't go any further without you. This death and rebirth in the negative is on its way. This is rain here. This is this cleansing flood. Okay, you got to part the Red Sea and move on forward and just invite this New Testament in with these 2 of Pentacles, that 7 of Pentacles to make that 9 of Pentacles the worth. Okay, which is right here. See how that finally came back around? Look at everything, Virgo, that is holding you down, okay? This is your energy right now. This is your heart, okay? Everything that it took for us to get back to that 9 of Pentacles is right here. So let's put this within your heart space, underneath your heart shell. Whoa, underneath your heart shell. Look at the devil's in there and fuck you, devil. Look at this. Look how fucking hard your heart is. Rude. Ew. Why? Why? You didn't know what you were doing, right? The devil's in there. He's got you. We were born into the power of sin, okay? You are a slave to sin right now. And until you are able to give Jehovah permission to send Jesus down, to remove these, to clear out these toxic ions that are creating this fog, this haze, this hardenedness, that this light cannot get through, you'll be able to re-physiologically fuse yourself and you will have a victory because Jehovah says, yes, you are not guilty. I want to give you everything that's not meant for you, okay? So let's put these 3 cards back into what it was, okay? There it goes. So there's all those, right? Well, this was our overall energy right here with this portal. And this portal's kind of brought you to this point where it's like, okay, I know shit needs to change. I'm not feeling well on the inside. I'm not feeling well on the outside. Okay, it's like this is a lot of time and space here. You know, these last 9 to 10 months have really just been kicking my butt. They've been stressing me out. I'm financially unstable. I need a new change. And this potential is here, but I'm just blocking myself from taking it. Okay, you got to take out the insecurity from the top to block it. Release this, you know, hardenedness, this rebellious house inside of you, and bring this in so it all can click together better. And this will now turn into this, and it's going to work better for you. Okay, there's so much here for you, Virgo, and it's right here. That's 10 Pentacles to constantly be in this. Oh, I kept 2 of Cups instead of Queen of Cups. That's so funny. Yeah, he wants to restore your fortunes and he's working on it. He's trying to get the devil out. There he is right there. Well, Queen of Cups, and then that's 14 cups total. So 1 and 5. Yeah, thank you, Lord. Virgo, let's see what your secret card is. Yeah, look at that. That Prince of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. There's that person that you thought was your everything. And nope, you are your everything, honey. You are yours before you are anyone else's. You're not theirs. Okay, this Prince of Wands needs to be Jesus Christ. Okay, there's a victory here for you. You just need to make sure that your free will is going from the inside out and the outside in, like we've been talking about. Thank you, Lord. But this worth is really here, and you've let some tool on a fake ass lion with a mask on ruin your worth. Okay, no. No, he ain't worth it, honey. Okay, she ain't worth it, honey. Nope. That lion that he's sitting on is a stuffy. 4444. Jehovah says it's a stuffed animal. He ain't got shit. No, she ain't got shit. Overall energy, last message card here for Virgo. Look at there. This is 8 of Wands. So within you, there's this fresh communication that's happening within these upgrades. It's like the more that you decide to heal, Virgo, the more that this new communication is coming in, this new avenue to take within this manifestation, this healing, and this prayer. You've been praying a lot. You've been finding ways to pray extra. You're really getting in tune with yourself here because you're trying to get this strength from the inside out. So whenever this communication continues to come in from this person, you can create that boundary still and say, no, I choose me. No, I knew this was happening because I'm so in tune with myself, and I need to make sure that I'm communicating with myself first before I even allow you and your toxic bullshit to come in and bother me. Okay? Nope. No, thank you. No, thank you. Ew. Moving on to Libra. 4540. My goodness. Libra. Let's see. Right, Libra, wow. Oh God, you got some unfair justice, didn't you, babe? Wow. Yeah. I mean, there's this negative truth that has come in with this fresh air, which is what this ascension portal is really all about, because it's very emotional. And also Venus retrograde is here, which is also here. I mean, there's spiritual consequences in love here and this broken heart that's happened beforehand. But I really feel like, Libra, you're leaving it in the past. This unfair justice has come in, but you still know that there's no new start there. There's still no, it's not the right time, because right now you're still learning to accept this truth as to why this broken heart happened. And you're trying to rebalance yourself and trying to understand, well, why the hell did this even happen? Like, what led me to this moment here? Why do I have to figure out which way to go? Why do I have to figure out what got me to this moment with this reflection and this reflection and this reflection? Okay, there's a lot of air here. There's a lot of Libra here. Okay, we have a negative 7 of Swords. And which would make a 6 of Swords in the positive, 4711 there. So that tells me that you're really trying to mentally, you know, you want to walk away emotionally, but you're not ready yet. And so you're in this revolving door of what to do. Should I leave or should I go? You know, because I'm not being treated fairly. I'm not getting the truth out of this relationship. What I invest is not going to be reciprocated here. Okay, 7 of Swords there in the negative, 2 of Cups there in the positive, and an Ace of Swords in the negative. So there's this overall backstabbing energy that you're still allowing to happen in your heart here, because look at this, 7 of Cups here. So now we have 2 of Cups. Okay, you're allowing this person to come in and tear your heart apart for 2 cups. For your 2 cups, really? Because you're offering your 2 cups, but you're not getting 2 cups back. You're getting 5 more than you really should. And that's a heartache, because this person is non-committal. They're not being truthful to you. And look at this. You have so much potential elsewhere once you surrender. Okay. Look at, if this truth is oppressing, then that would make sense that this 10 of Wands is oppressing. Okay, you really need to make sure that what you're offering yourself on the inside, when you discover this truth and when you're starting to balance out this truth, is going to give you this fair justice now, because this unfair justice is coming in because you didn't realize what was going on, or maybe you did. I kind of feel like you knew the truth, you just didn't want to accept it. That's why it's in between the 2 cups to add to that 9, to bring you that self-happiness. Okay, you're afraid to be alone and you don't want to be alone. You have a fear of abandonment, but honey, that's exactly what you've done to yourself, is you've abandoned yourself here. Okay, it's time to come home to yourself, so you never have to abandon this true part of you, this other cup inside of you here. There's so much potential for growth, and you just have to surrender. The sign of suffering is right there. Okay, you have to bring in this healthy elemental energy to bring you back into the upright. Let's see what this is. Yeah, look at that, 7 of Pentacles. Shut up. Well, minus an Ace is 6 of Pentacles, and you're sitting here, 7 of Cups is 6 of Cups. You're sitting here at 7 of Pentacles is 6 of Pentacles, and then you're also sitting here 6 of Swords is 7 of Swords. Yeah, so you're really in this death and rebirth energy, and you're trying to fight it, and you're just not understanding that you have to accept the truth about it. You need to accept that they were not giving you the best intentions. They were non-committal, and you knew that deep down because you're always being oppressed no matter what. Okay, that's a lot of toxic, heavy shit to bring on, and it's taking away your worth. Every single time that you go back to this person, every single time that you try to repeat and have sex and do whatever it is that you need to do, you're right back to hating yourself in the morning. They took away your worth, and now it's time for you to take your worth back and add tax. Okay, proceed with caution. Put a boundary up around that person, because what's going to happen is if you don't, you're just going to kill yourself even more, and then you're not moving forward. So that's why that unfair justice continues to come in, because you're not learning your damn lesson. Okay, wow. Yeah, beautiful. You have lots of messages here for Libra. Libra, look at that. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Libra, you're very emotionally and mentally imbalanced right now because you're just not accepting the truth about the situation. And when you do, that Queen of Swords, that Queen of Cups, that Queen of Wands is all going to come in and move this in the upright. So you can positively be your own Queen of Pentacles. You're queen of everything. And this is Empress energy right here, baby. Come on. Why do you think that you're not worth it? Because they don't see how awesome you are. Okay, that's their fucking problem. Now you don't see how awesome you are. And the Lord is saying you are awesome. The Lord is also a jealous God, and he doesn't like that you are allowing yourself to be mistreated. He doesn't like that you're allowing yourself to not be worthy when you are so valuable in his eyes. He's trying to wake you up and see. And I don't quite feel release yet. So Lord, do you want to do one more card for Libra? Thank you. Yeah. That would make sense. Look at, there's that balance right in this death and rebirth that's happening. I mean, you were 6 and 7s all over the board, Libra, which is rebellion energy. That's 13. That's death and rebirth. Okay. And that's right here too. Okay. You're learning this new energy to manifest properly. And what's happening is each time you face a trauma, you face a truth, 5111 there, your faith comes in and your truth comes in, and you're able to sit there and use your discernment and say, no, I understand now why that hurt me, and I understand what I'm learning from it. And that's beautiful. You're really starting to get this new spiritual backbone within this. And if you haven't yet, you will if you continue just going on that right path. That's beautiful. Beautiful. I love it, Libra. I'm proud of you, because it's very hard to sit there and accept the truth of what we've done wrong, to face what has hurt us. And that's forgiveness energy, which is also surrendering. Okay. You got it. I'm here for you. I believe in you. I just want you to believe in yourself. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. Oh, stubborn energy again. All right, Sag here. Oh. Huh. All right, Sag. So right away, this Judgment card has popped out to me. Negative Judgment on the right here. In the middle is a negative 4 of Swords. On the left is a negative Prince of Pentacles. So, you know, Sag, what I'm seeing here is that there's somehow... we have a 9 of Cups in the negative, Princess of Cups in the negative, and 7 of Wands in the negative. Wow. 4 and 9 and 7. 11, 11, 21. 4 and 9 and 7, 11, 11, and 21. Huh. 4 and 9 and 7, 11, 11, 21. You're going through a tower right now. 4, 9, and 7, 11, 11, and 21. And if we go backwards on that, that's incoming justice for this Judgment, which is right here. And look at, there's 11, 11 right there, this air. If we're going back there with this way, 4, 9, 7, 11, 11, and 21. 4, 9, and 7. 16 plus 20 again. So you're still sitting at a 16 overall, though. Yeah, there's this death and rebirth that's really happening. And it makes sense because you have to have your 3 and your 4s once your 1s and your 2s come into play, right? Well, you're kind of working with this 7 of Wands in the negative to bring up this fresh air, right? To come to the death surface so that justice can come in for this Judgment to be able to rule you. Okay. Now, when this 9 of Cups is restored, when your energies are restored, because look at this, there's the Lovers right there. Wow. You got to face this Judgment, Sag, because what's going on is this tower that you're going through right now, no matter how little or big it may be, because towers are endless. They could be extremely traumatic for you, or they could be just this little moment, but you're not understanding that it's a tower. It's all how you perceive it. It's all how you look at it. It's all how your mental balance is strengthened and endurance in place. So now these two cards that are really just popping out to me right now with this Nine of Cups, right? So we need this Ten of Cups for this happiness to happen, for this to move on into the Princess of Cups, right? Technically, we have Nine of Cups by ourselves, yes, but in the 5D and how this science is working by way of gematria, you're going to have this immature page energy first of your 3s and your 4s. And that's exactly what's going on geometrically wise. It just took me a minute to download that. But Sag, that's beautiful. As you're sitting here and your heart is really starting to be restored. You've really been watering it and taking it. And I know it looks negative right now, but if you are taking your third eye and Jehovah's looking down into you, this is what he's going to see. He's going to see negative. So really what we need to do is pull it up this way. It's positive in his eyes, but it's negative for ours, okay? Because we flip it. We would have to. It has a death and rebirth in order for it to be alive again, for enough of it to cycle out each cycle, okay? We have 23, 28, and 33-day cycles here within the moon, our mind, body, and soul. Okay, that's still going to work for science no matter what. 5511 there in our energy. So now we're sitting here and look at this. Is you're coming home to yourself here. Your cups have been restored. You're being weighed and measured because this judgment is right here. This fresh justice is coming in for you with this root number of 4, no matter what, right? So then here it is. Here is your feminine side here, the Page of Cups, feminine side, Princess of Cups in this deck. And then here's Prince of Pentacles. Okay, so not only are you offering yourself this healthy, love, calming, very emotionally fulfilling, satisfying energy on your feminine side, you're coming home to this enemy that used to just drown you out before. And then now, by way of gematria, that also has to reflect and reproduce one more step to this masculine pentacle energy, because there's so much here to offer that it's being illuminated and projected out even more to build this much energy. Okay, 2 cups make a pentacle. Okay, there's so much energy there. Isn't that beautiful? Wow, Sag, I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you because, you know, reflecting back on our old, the channel's readings beforehand, it's been a lot of mental clarity that needs to take place. And I mean, it's right here again, 9 of Swords. Yeah, 4 of Cups there in the negative, 6 of Pentacles trying to come out with the sorrow behind that. So I know that that's 3 of Swords. This broken heart needs to be settled and this judgment needs to be faced, but you're doing it head on. Like, you're ready for it. The Lover's energy is here. You are so ready to just move on and choose yourself finally. And that's beautiful. Secret card. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, choose yourself finally, because you're the Empress. And once this Pentacles energy comes in, right, the next step is the Queens. Okay, the Princess and the pages overall have to go up to the Queen before the King can come into play. But once that King comes into play, that Empress energy is going to boomerang and it's going to be right back to fill you up. Your cup will be overflowing. You are getting this fair justice to come in, but you had to deal with the unfair spiritual debt first. And now it's finally coming back through you, through this ascension portal. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Sad. That's just mind-blowing to me. 5711 there. That's beautiful. Oh, gosh. Ugh. A lot of energy coming out of my follicles. I feel it. Wow, Sag, that's just so beautiful. Oh my goodness, I just sending y'all a big hug. Every one of you a big hug. But all right, Lord, last messages for Sag here. Look at that, 2 of Cups. He's restoring your heart, yeah, and you're letting him, and it's the most beautiful thing to love yourself first. I'm so proud of you. Wow, Sag, you're gonna make me cry over here. Stop. 5746 for Scorpio. All right. Let's see here. All right. Ooh, I'm itchy. Itchy, itchy, itchy. All right, Scorp. Wow, Scorpio, you're really right here. And wow, oh my gosh. Scorpio, this portal has just been very emotional for you, hasn't? There's this definite tower here that's coming in, and you're feeling this. You're feeling this pressure because all of a sudden this fresh revelation of judgment has come in. Judgment is your first card, and it's positive, and you're really starting to see what has broken your heart before. You're really taking this opportunity to see, like, okay, I learned from that. I understand why this broke my heart, but what can I take from this so I learn what to offer my next person? Because I don't want to put myself in this situation again. I'm not going to set myself up for something that's not successful. I don't want to sit here and be this brokenhearted again. I want the opposite of this. I want the 10 of Cups and not the 5 of Cups. I want everything to offer myself on the inside before it can happen on the outside. And you're really starting to see that. Okay, this portal has brought in so much fresh judgment for you. The trumpets are blowing. You're just sitting there and you're just like, ready. I'm ready, Lord. Take it from me. Create in me a clean and pure heart, because I'm so tired of being down and out. I'm so tired of being depressed and emotional. I'm so tired of being brokenhearted over something that I can no longer control. Oh, gosh. Take a deep breath. Judgment. 5 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Positive and negative. Okay, you have this revolving door of what to do. Okay, yep, that was served me. Yep, nope, that didn't serve me. Yep, that was a good thing. Nope, that wasn't a good thing. Okay, I'll take that with me and I'll learn from that. Okay, next time I definitely see that I'm not going down that road. That's a red flag. But I'm still learning. I'm a little uneducated. I'm brand new baby in this, but Jesus is with me, so I'm good. I'm learning and I'm deciphering and I'm reconfiguring myself and my codes on the inside, because you're in this surrendering energy. Shut up. And the Fool right there, and the Devil, and Ace of Cups. My goodness. And look at this. Wow. Scorpio, yeah, you're really surrendering right now. You want this new beginning. You're so tired of being a slave to sin and not understanding that everything that you've done has broken your heart. Everything that you got yourself into, everything that was hiding from yourself that you knew was there, or it was so burdened below by these toxic illusions, these toxic ions that the devil was allowed to put there. It was so burdened that you didn't see this opportunity inside of you. And now every single time this fresh trauma comes up to death's surface, the devil dies with it. And as soon as the devil's gone, the power of Satan is going to be gone. Okay, the power of God must be greater within you, and it's really starting to, because you're taking this judgment head on, baby, and I'm so fucking proud of you. You are your own King of Pentacles. Okay, this Emperor energy that's really coming in here. Okay, that is just beautiful, Scorpio. I'm really with you right now, because you're kind of like, yeah, I'm a big kid now. I put on my Huggies and I'm ready to go, and I'm gonna go pour myself some juice in my own cup by myself in my own way. You're going to be refilling your heart space, because it's no longer a den of robbers. Okay, that is beautiful. There's a 3 of Cups here. You're going to be celebrating. That is amazing. Let's see what your secret card is. Yeah, look at this Tower that's right here. You're really trumping it, and you already have the past, the negativity that you're still filtering out and going through each file folder. Really, it's still there, but in the same time, you're beyond guided here, and this is divine grace. You know, even the devil is divinely guided. He's just negatively mindseted. Okay, you have this brand new fresh mindset, this fresh air to really celebrate about, and it's right here. And Scorpio, I'm so damn proud of you. You're really taking this death and rebirth on like you're not afraid anymore, because you've been picked on enough. You've been a slave to sin long enough that you're so tired of just being this emotional punching bag, even to yourself. And you looked in the mirror. You're really trying to see, okay, what is going to weigh and measure me by way of my judgment? That's beautiful. Wow, I'm so proud of you. All right, Lord. Last messages for Scorpio here. Last messages for Scorpio. Okay, we got a 9 of Wands there, but then there's also this card here. And yeah, there's this revolving door that each time you face a heartache and a trauma and your heartache, to clear it out, to make room for more, you just go through the hurt and the pain again. 102:11 there. You go through the hurt and the pain again, but then you don't feel it anymore. And you're released and you're free, because once you're set free from Jesus, you are set free indeed. And he's going to remove everything for you. And this 9 of Wands is going to be a 10 of Wands, and it's going to be an ending, and it's never going to bother you anymore. Okay, look at that. Yeah. This negative justice is still coming in every single time that you think about it, but then that's why you have to stop. You've been allowed to upgrade, and you're seeing it like, okay, but I'm trying to take the positive from the negative. I'm taking the good from the bad and the bad from the good, and that